A lot can be achieved in a year's time, and for Capital One, they've gone from a non-factor to being at the top of the credit card rewards game. As someone who's been in the game for several years now and amassed over 50 plus credit cards, the Capital One Venture X is one of my favorite cards. I applied the very first day the Venture X was released and got instantly approved for a credit limit I wasn't expecting, especially given I had no other cards with them. The Venture X has allowed me so many great experiences over the last year. From driving my first Tesla through Hertz's presidential status, getting the usual discounts of 50% or more at a multitude of Capital One cafes nationwide, calming and comforting experiences in the Capital One lounge when traveling to and from the airport, and an elevated lifestyle for my family with its perk of getting up to 4 authorized users for free, which allowed access to 1,400 plus airport lounges worldwide, and more. For bookings made through Capital One's travel portal, the Venture X offers 10x miles on hotels and rental cars and 5x on flights. Outside of this, you'll get 2x miles on all other purchases each and every day. Apart from all these travel-related benefits, even if you don't travel often, this card's $395 annual fee really is effectively $0, and it actually puts a few bucks back in your pocket, as each and every year you're getting $300 to use on their travel portal, and 10K anniversary miles, which at 1 penny per point is another $100 back to you. Comparing the Venture X to other premium players in the game, like American Express's Platinum card, which has an annual fee of $695, and Chase's Sapphire Reserve with a $550 annual fee, the benefits and credit offered by these two consistently feel like you have to track a lot of different angles if you're truly breaking even and coming out on the other end with positive value. I'm still looking forward to a couple new features with the Venture X, and right before that, here's the value I received in year 1. When the Venture X was first released, the sign-up bonus was 100,000 points after $10,000 of minimum spend in the first 6 months. Currently at the time of this recording, it's 75k miles after $4,000 of minimum spend in the first 3 months. I made an unboxing video when I first got this card, and in the first couple days, I maxed out the referrals and got another 100,000 miles. For my own sanity, but also assuring I give you all the right number, I made a quick call to Capital One's customer service line, and within minutes, inclusive of waiting time, they told me that the total earned thus far was 242,554 miles. These miles can be transferred to airlines and hotels for outsized value. At the same time, if you're team cashback, then these same miles are going to be worth $2,425.44. The annual fee is $395, and without getting too technical, if we assume the $300 travel credit we get to use on their portal is at a 1-to-1 value, then essentially we're left with $95 in year 1 as out-of-pocket cost, primarily because that 10k anniversary miles is as it sounds, it's after year 1. TSA PreCheck and Global Entry are worth around in that $100 range, but since they're super common with other premium travel cards, I'm personally going to value this at $0. In essence, all of this value was through paying effectively $95 in terms of an annual fee, which gives our final total year-end value of $2,330.54. Here's what you got to know if you're thinking of applying for the Capital One Venture X. They run your credit score through all 3 bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. It's advertised as needing excellent credit score, which is usually in that 800 plus region, yet when I did apply 1 year ago, my blended score from all 3 bureaus combined was 710. For further context, when I did apply, I did have a checking account relationship with Capital One, and I say this because back in the day, it was kind of like a hack, where if you had a Chase banking relationship and you applied for their credit cards, that'd be taken into the mix in terms of their decisioning, not financial advice. At the same time, I have seen this kind of effectively work for me with Bank of America when I had a checking account with them, and then I was applying for these cards, and I was definitely seeing approvals. If you've heard the term, your mileage may vary, this is one of those situations. I'm looking forward to using Capital One's entertainment booking portal, where you can book shows, concerts, comedy shows, and otherwise, and also the newest feature, which is going to be released soon at the time of this recording, which is Capital One's Premier Collection, which is essentially their fine hotels resorts collection, where you're getting perks, and I'll put them on screen. But with that, if you're thinking of applying for the Capital One Venture X, there's 7 facts you must know. Check that out over here. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.